now he's chirping, and they gotta put an end to it, because not only is he now hanging out with Chris Carter, who's now training him apparently in California, and Chris Carter came out and said, "Who do you think's a better coach, me or the Giants wide receivers coach?"
The Giants wide receiver coach.
No, I'm a better coach than that guy is.
But if you were, then somebody would hire you as a coach.
So that's the first thing. And then Odell Beckham tweets out and takes shots at his coach.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
I'm sorry. If you don't go to the voluntary OTAs, while it's a bad look, it's your right not to go. It's been negotiated by the union. You don't have to go. Olivier Vernon wasn't there either. Okay, fine. Not going and then taking public shots at your coaching staff are two completely separate things. If you want to excuse him not going, because maybe he is working out on his own and he's got the benefit of access to great players and he does not have to be there contractually, fine. But when you take a shot at Coach McAdoo for no reason at all, that's a problem.
Well, I think he's...
I don't care how good you are, that's a problem.
For whatever reason, he's retweeting tweets that basically are taking Odell Beckham's side. Now, there's a lot to go through with all of this, and the matter of who is saying what. Like, since when did Chris Carter become the mouthpiece for Odell Beckham Jr.? Is not Odell Beckham Jr. a man? Doesn't he want to be treated like a man? Then act like a man and just say, hey, look, I'm working out here. I don't feel like I need to be there. You may not like it, but this is what I'm doing, and leave it at that.
Right.
But now the retweeting and everything else going on, and quite frankly, if Chris Carter really wanted to mentor him, and I think I go back to Steve Serby's article last week where he said basically it's leadership, not leader skip. Pretty much every team has every player there. Some players don't participate in every single one. They might have a wedding they got to go to.
Sure.
Maybe they have to go somewhere else. Maybe they have an appearance. Maybe they're shooting a commercial. And they'll tell the coach, hey, look, coach, I got this. I can't make it. And the coach will begrudgingly say, hey, okay, I get it.
At least you told me.
Right, because the coach can't say anything both publicly or to the player that would get their team in trouble with the union, which ultimately the NFL then would have to sanction the team for some reason. And this has happened in the past. But the overall just lack of respect that I believe Odell Beckham Jr. is showing the New York Giants and the coaching staff is palatable. It's there. You could see it. You could feel it. Now, like I told you, if he catches 10 passes, 2 touchdowns, 200 yards against the Dallas Cowboys, who cares?
No one's going to say boo.
Nobody's going to care. But you're trying to set a foundation for the team right now. We used to have captain's practices in high school. God forbid you miss one of those things.
Right.
And those things are in the summertime where, if you're doing it at certain North Shore high schools, kids are, in Ireland playing golf, or they're on the Singali, countryside.
They got a lot of other things going on.
You understand it. But, when I was a blue-collar high school, you had to be where you had to be because the coach said you had to be there. It's a mentality that we as football players kind of grow up with. And I'm really, really shocked that Odell Beckham Jr., given everything that has gone on with him and Josh Norman chirping again now.
Right.
And all the crap about missing, things that he's been paid to show up for and being late and holding kids. It really is a horrendous look.
Yep, it's bad. And listen, even retweeting stuff, that the taking shots at the coach is stupid. Chris Carter coming out saying he's better off with me than he is with the Giant coaching staff is stupid.
This is the same Chris Carter who basically said you got to get yourself a posse to take the fall guys for you. Right. I mean, it's just like, I understand.
He's hanging out with the wrong people.
Look, Chris is a Hall of Fame player. He was a great wide receiver. He in turn had his own problems early on in his career, so he could probably be the one guy that could get a sense of what it's about and some of the troubles. But I don't necessarily know that Odell Beckham Jr. has had that kind of trouble.